Oh boy, hard to believe, but after tonight, we've only got 2 more weeks of high school football in the regular season, and then it's on full speed ahead to the playoffs. Welcome into Football Frenzy Live, sponsored by Wilson Bank and Trust. I'm Justin McFarland. Joe Jelinek has the night off, but the sports action does not. We've got a lot to share with you. We've got lots of great matchups tonight for what is week 9 of the high school football season here across Middle Tennessee. And for the next half hour, we're going to take you through some of the best from all of the mid-state when it comes to the high school football action. We've got some big matchups tonight at Wilson County High School. That is our game of the week, plus a Friday night rivals showdown on MyTV 30. Wait till you see the end of that game. But we're going to get the party started with a big night down in Murray County. Showdown happening with Columbia Academy tonight as the Bulldogs are playing host to their rivals there. That is Nashville Christian, the Eagles. This is a rematch of last year's title game where the Eagles came out on top, and they wouldn't have much of the same here tonight. Eagles already leading 14-0. That is Jarrett Curtis with the deep shot there to Javin Drulo, who comes down with it 21-0. Then Columbia Academy with the ball. High snap, ball on the ground, recovered by Kenny Harris of Nashville Christian. Then the Eagles add to their lead. That is TJ Ward, who just walks into the end zone for the easy touchdown. It is now 28-0. It is all Nashville Christian as Curtis with the quick pass again to TJ Ward, who dives into the end zone. 35-0. Listen, Nashville Christian will go on to win it. 70-0 was the final score. After the game, Coach Jeff Brothers talked about next week's matchup against Ezell Harding.
We want to keep our momentum going, certainly with that execution we talked about. We don't want to take a step backwards in our focus and in our details. We want to prepare well. We want to have a good week of practice. And then, they do some things that we haven't seen yet, so we got to get ready for some change-ups and, just really challenge our guys, again, to be better each day.
Well, every single Friday night right here on The Frenzy, we've got our game of the week, which also includes our Football Frenzy Live reporter, MTSU football analyst Joe Dubin. Tonight, we go to Wilson County. That is where the Green Hill High School Hawks will be taking on the Lebanon Blue Devils. Let's get to Joe Dubin as he explains why it's always a party when these two teams get together.
Hey, Justin, it was a beautiful night for high school football all over Middle Tennessee, and one of the biggest games of the night took place right here in Wilson County as Green Hill hosted Lebanon in a huge Region 4 Class 6 matchup. Both teams unbeaten in region play. The winner tonight will have a huge leg up in that region. Let's go to the highlights. Let's pick this up in the first quarter. No score, but Lebanon is going to get on the board first when they put together a 58-yard drive complete with a TD by number 17, the bowling ball himself, Gianna Zita, who powers his way in, and the Blue Devils go up 7-0. On the next possession, here comes Green Hill. They're going to take it all the way down and score when Zach Cartwright goes in from 6 yards out, but it was a 45-yard run by Cartwright on the previous play. They got the ball all the way inside the 10. Green Hill scores, goes for 2. They lead 8-7. Still in the first, same score, 8-7 Green Hill. Here comes Lebanon again, and watch one of the best power runs of the year you'll see in high school, college, or the NFL. Gianna Zita again. He says, hey, who all wants to go to Chick-fil-A? Hop on, and both teams hop on. He just chugs and gets the first down. Unfortunately, Lebanon does not score. Late second, Green Hill still up 8-7. This time, one of the best quarterbacks in the mid-state calls his own number. Cannon Burrows will go in from 4 yards out to score, and that'll make it 15-7, Green Hill at the half. And the final score tonight, Green Hill wins at 22-15 when their quarterback Cannon Burrows scores a touchdown in the last minute of the game. That means if Green Hill can win next week at Wilson Central, they will win the very tough Region 4. Justin, come up a little bit. We'll talk to the winning head coach, Josh Crouch of Green Hill. I'll see you then.
All right, Joe, thank you so much. Well, let's keep the action going. Wild game over on our sister station, MyTV 30, in the Friday night's rival game of the week. It was Station Camp, the Bison taking on the Hendersonville Commandos. The winner of this one is going to be one of the top in their region. Let's take you here to the second quarter. Going for it here on fourth down, that was Luca Gilbert who gets behind the defense, catches a pass to make it 10-0. Station Camp would make it 17-0 in the second quarter when Colton Overby finds Caden Moore in the end zone for the touchdown. Well, Hendersonville gets into it here when they find Aiden Meadows getting a short touchdown pass and getting his way into the end zone here. It's now 17-10. Hendersonville will tie the game at 17 when Tate Rumney here takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. We're now tied at 17. Let's go to overtime. It was a mixed extra point that got us to overtime. It is Station Camp down by 1. They're going for 2. They line up in the Wildcat. Jamil Alexander can't make it. Doesn't get to the end zone. Game over. Hendersonville with a come from behind win. Celebration ensues there in Hendersonville tonight for the big win. 37-36 was the final score. Big win for the Commandos. Let's take you down to Rutherford County tonight. Big showdown between the Siegel Stars and the Riverdale Warriors. The Warriors tied for second in the region, but they would need a win to stay ahead. Let's get to the action here. Big number 26, that is Elijah Reams. Rumble, big man Rumble. Takes the ball all the way down to the 35-yard line. It would take multiple guys to get him on the ground. Unfortunately for Riverdale, it does not turn into any points. So the defense shows up. Riverdale and their defensive lineman, that is Jordan Bowden with the interception right there. That leads to this. Gavin Hampton finding Aiden Emmons in the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. Warriors up 7-0. Then, well, special teams not so special for Siegel. That ball goes over the kicker's head into the end zone for the safety. It's 9-0 at that point. Riverdale goes on to win it 37-0. Well, we are just getting started right here with the football frenzy. We're not even halfway through all of our games yet, so stay with us. The frenzy is back after this.